Well, hello everybody. Oh, that grill hasn't been off in a while. It's time to barbecue. It's Friday, 4:45. Got some pork steak, some potatoes. What else do we got? Oh, like a pork round, I guess you call it. I know why, because I got scooted over. I think that's about it. I gotta go take this and dump it though, before we do anything, because it's been a while. Usually like to clean the whole thing out, but we're not doing that tonight because it's already late. I want to get to cooking. It's been a long day. I started it at like 4:30 this morning. It's now, what did I say, 4:45? Yeah, it's been a long day. Also usually don't use lighter fluid or briquettes. Cowboy Kent Rollins got me started on the hardwood lump, and I really like that stuff. I usually use the lump and just the the regular fire starter that we use in the house for the wood stove. And we'll put these guys back. See how many of them I could pick up without dropping. This tool is not meant to pick these up. It works. Didn't think I'd drop one right in the barbecue. All right. Let that take care of itself. This barbecue is so much easier to use than that little one. Oddly enough, it really is. I really like this one. What is it? It's like a King Griller by Char Griller. Yeah, it's a nice barbecue. I had problems with this battery today. It was like, well, it doesn't have the fuel gauge, so I'm guessing it was half dead, judging from the time I had on it. And then when I pull the trigger, the trimmer would start and then stop, and the battery would be flashing red. So I don't know if I overheated it. I'm not sure what I did, but I wanted to get it on the charger and give it a test this weekend, because if it's gone bad, then I need to get a replacement soon, because these batteries are just enough to last me the day. There's some good heat coming off that. We'll close it up and see what she do. What are we, 150 now? It's climbing slowly, won't be long. Free hose, they say. It'll be great, they say. Kink free, huh? on Fridays I always have to come out here in the afternoon and water, or stuff does really bad. because I leave so early in the morning, there's just no time to come out here and water with a flashlight. So we'll give it a little bit of drink. Now, stuff like this, the banana trees and the elephant ears, I'll just leave the hose running down here for a while today. I mean, look at the leaves, you could see they're not as bad as they have been, but you could see they're struggling. Time to put some potatoes on. This is a terrible place for this barbecue because I keep stepping on the sprinkler head underneath it. Heating up quick. "30-second rule, right?" Cooking lots of food tonight. It's really unfortunate. This shade tree was literally, you see the fence post here, right here. This tree was shorter than this post when we bought the house. You couldn't see it from the other side of the fence, and it's grown into this. It's a magnificent tree. I really love it. I trim it back every year. I don't do a good job. That's not the tree's fault though. But if you look at the roof, look how shaded it is, all from this tree and the sun going down over there. That is going to greatly inhibit our solar panels charging our batteries. So sadly, this tree might just have to go. I'm going to try to trim it way down so we can keep it, but just keep it like up at this level right here where the mandevilla is. But I'm not sure if that's going to fly. I don't know. I'm worried that might kill the tree, but we're going to give it a shot. If we have to cut it, we have to cut it though. This $1,000 a month for a power bill is just not going to fly anymore. Just can't afford it. Well, things are looking good. We've already got the steaks and the little pork ground off, and it's going to be time to eat soon. It's about bedtime. Boy, that was some good dinner. And I just remembered I had to get my last battery plugged in for the night. I mean, I don't need it until Monday, but you never know when I might use it, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think my Wi-Fi network's down. Every time I tell Google to turn the lights on, it tells me to wait while it gets connected. Oh look, Augie's saying hi. We'll talk about that kitty another day. Well, hello everybody. You see what the goal is for today. Got this old trailer here. Now you can actually see it. It's somewhat organized. But I got to pull all this stuff out of here and get it. I feel like this is my old garbage one, but Now I don't want to throw it away because I don't know if it is. I got to find the new one. Yeah, so the goal is to get this trailer pulled out. There's going to be a lot of work on this wall with batteries and inverters and that sort of stuff. So I need to make sure I make room. Got a bucket full of oil here. And what I might be doing this weekend, I need to get the trailer out of the way. I want to get the Beast, the XT1 pulled out there. The old Bollins 110. I got to get it out of here because it's gonna be a while before I get back to that one. So problem is it doesn't roll very good, so it's it's a real pain in the rear to deal with it. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that one yet. It definitely takes more than one person to move it, even if I hook the XT1 up to it with a chain. It just doesn't want to pull it. It's just too much. It's my old Stanley toolbox. Oh my God, this is heavy, or heavier than it should be. What's in here? Oh, bunch of spark plugs. There's some tile spacers. There's a pole saw chain. Bunch of rusted nuts and bolts. It's more than that though, for sure. Oh, my riding lawnmower tire chains are in there. All right. I'm shocked that this thing hasn't fallen apart. It's just an old 20-year-old Stanley little, it's like the original pack out kits, but it's been sitting out in the sun for God knows how many years. This McLean mower, I would love to get this thing going, but it's just, I don't know. If I focused on it for a day, I'd probably get it started. But that is not the job for today. The job for today is just to get all the garbage cleaned up. Make it somewhat presentable. I'm just going to toss this up there for now. It's going to eventually have to go out to the trash can. Yeah, it'd be great if this thing was running and just driving itself. I don't know what I'm going to do. This bag is full of shavings from the stump grinder. I was going to spread them, but now I'm worried. I don't think I could pick that bag up. I think it'll just burst everywhere. So, all right, just get to it. Well, looks like this kink-free hose has finally died. This canopy has been up for 5 years now. I don't even know where the canopy portion of it is anymore. But it's time to come down. I got a couple stakes in the ground on these two corners that are in there pretty good. Of course, they've been in there for years. Oh wow, those are some healthy steaks. I don't even know where the canopy portion, I know I stored it away somewhere, but I couldn't tell you where. It's just, it was up like the first year because I was splitting firewood over here. And since then, it's just been the frame. But it's definitely run its course. just not sure. There we go. There we go. Wow. I definitely put this thing up with the intention of not taking it back down anytime soon. All right. This took a few people to get up to, so it's going to be interesting how I'm going to get it down. But 1 inch at a time, I guess. I think that's just the trick, is moving them all together little at a time. There we go. This is where you start bumping your head on it. And then honestly, I'll probably take the rest of it to the dump. I don't know, I just don't really have a use for it anymore. Gonna get this on top of the 110. Up on the dash there, that would help. Oh. It's going. Slowly but surely. Oh, I gotta get that leg up. Oh, that leg's already up. Wow. All right. It's coming off over there. %, not meant for one person to do. Probably doesn't help that, judging the amount of years it's been up. All right, look at that. That's a lot better, huh? Kind of opens the area up. All right, this is kind of the moment of truth. At least we'll get it moved a little bit and see what happens. There's a whole bunch of junk underneath it too. And I know it's got flat tires. Got a tarp, got a chainsaw sharpener down here.
whole bunch of ants. Well, that tire, oh, that tire's definitely flat. I was gonna say it doesn't look flat, but it's definitely flat. All right, can we, you guys aren't in the way. It's dug itself in over the years. Or maybe a boat someday. I mean, after all, that's what it is, a boat trailer. Oh. See if I can get back here without getting covered in ants. Or worse. Don't want to put too much air in that tire. There's chunks of rubber falling off of it as it airs up. That's funny. But it'll be fine to roll around here. Let's see if we can get it out. Oh, you know what's holding it up? I think there's some wood under there that's getting caught on the axle. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right, we'll get that dealt with first. Well, I just yanked it out of there. See, there's the problem. Through the years, this thing's been sitting there for a long time. As you can tell by nothing growing under there. I've just wood is rolled under there from splitting it. This was an old box full of something. Oh, it's got those little hangers for the pegboard in there. I'm sure I just pushed that under there one day. Sluice box part, network cable, wire. And, it just went under there and got forgotten about. But now it's getting cleaned up. And I took some measurements. I can back that trailer in. I can move all this stuff and I can back it right up to this old tree here. And there's still enough room to back this trailer in here side by side. You won't really be able to walk past it. But it gets it out of here. Opens this area up right here on the wall, which I believe is where the inverters and batteries are going to go somehow, some way. I don't know. But it also makes it so I could take some tractors and park them over here. And just making more room, that's all. So back to work. Now the goal is to get this whole thing out of the side yard. It's going to be interesting because it's 20 feet long, guys. It's 19 feet from tongue to tail light. So, when I put it here, I just spun it around. But I didn't have all this garbage in here then. So, yeah. Plop you guys back up on the tripod and see what kind of fun we can have. All right, I can work with this. All right, that thing's heavy. Probably ought to pull the hand truck out for that. You know what, though? I want to get that guy fired up. I haven't started it in a while. Because, I mean, this has all got to go, too. It's all got to go. It's nice, the amount of space already back here. And even though there's so much more to do. But it'll get there. It will definitely get there. That's one guarantee. But it won't get there itself. Gotta get to it. haven't been able to turn anything around in here in a long time, and that's kind of part of the goal. It's nice. I'm excited to finally have a little bit of time and ambition to do this. Unfortunately, the ambition is the hard part. I'm feeling really down today for some odd reason, just really lazy and out of energy, but I definitely want to get this done. I mean, it's already pretty incredible, but I mean, remember, we just move things. So while a lot of it's not going back, most of it's just been moved for now. But I'll get back on it. I'm not recording a ton today. I'm trying to, but like I said, it's hard to get going. It's hard to get the ambition, so I just want to keep on going while I got it, and you know, I'll record every now and then. I was moving this mower like 4 months ago, and I ran over the wheel on my little roll around magnet, and yeah, that's not right. So I took the good one off. I saw a couple nails in here, so I don't want to, I was going to park this guy there, but I want to be able to get it raked up and get the magnet run over it first, because I don't want to deal with any flat tires. So I got to go to the hardware store. I'm sure they have. I mean, it's just a standard like 20-inch lawnmower wheel is all it is. If I have to, if they don't have the same one, I'll just have to buy 2 new ones. God, I feel like I could probably pull the 2 wheels off that mower right over there that I don't ever use, but yeah, I'll just go get a new one. All right, got a new wheel. I'm back in business. Doesn't look the same, but it don't have to. It just has to roll. Already picked up a few things. This is why I'm doing it. That definitely would have been a couple flat tires. Look at that, it even picked up an edger blade. That's actually going to work out really good. Then I put another one there, another one there. I think I should be able to fit 3 of them, maybe even 4, and still have more room here. Yep, I'm excited about this. So this is kind of what I'm going after. So I got all 3. I've got the Troy-Bilt Pony 42, the XT1, I think it's a 46 inch, and then I've got the 30-inch Craftsman on the far side over there. I still have a lot to do, but making progress, making good progress. In fact, I don't want to leave stuff like that, so I'm going to get all this cleaned up now, because when I'm done with the spot, I want to be done with it. And yeah, get it all organized for work. It's going to be amazing. So this side's looking pretty good. That side is not. I moved everything back behind the fence just because I wanted to be, for the most part, done out there. And you can see, just as I said, with the one trailer right there, the other one right there, I could pull it a lot further back, but I just sprayed this tree. It's got, can you see them? It's just got aphids all over it, so I kept it up there. Later on, I'll pull it back this way. And now I get to start back here. So time to put the music on and get it going. Well, I started working over here, but I'm kind of running out of steam for the day, so I don't know. I think I'll go down and check the trail camera. It's been out there for, it's been a week. We should be able to see something on it by now. Yeah, it still shows a full battery. All right, let's see what happens. Did it take any picture? It took, oh, look at that. It's the chicken. I think I need to back it up more. See him going over the fence? See that? Oh, there he is there. Going back up over the fence. Oh, look at the cat. I know it's hard for you guys to see because reflection on the screen. See, I think we're going to get a lot of, because there's spider webs in the screen now. Oh, and there's me today. All right, well, it didn't catch a lot of pictures, but we got a cat and we got a chicken. So we'll get it set back up. I think I'm going to set it up further back. Like a lot further back. We'll see. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to put it further back to get a, you know, a wider field of view. It only took 33 pictures in the last week. I might put it up against the fence there maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna put it maybe 40, 50 feet back. We'll walk down there and find out where the best spot is. I'm thinking along this fence. Maybe. I think if I put it up here, it's just going to end up falling over. Well, let's give it a try. I'm not sure what it's going to catch, but no card. All right, we'll give that a shot for a week or two. I think I'm going to take out the other one and get that set up back here too. I can point it the other direction and let's see what we find. I kind of wanted to play around with where to put this one, but I think I'm just going to put it right next to the other one, just looking the other way. And we'll see what we see. Countdown begins. We'll see what happens with that. I know I'm going to get a lot of pictures with me in them because I'm going to have to constantly check that the cats aren't knocking it down. I might come work on this a little bit more tomorrow. I don't know. A lot to do. It's got to be done though, so. Well, I decided to just relax on the patio for a few minutes. Had a full day of work already. I think I've been at it for like 10 hours. Got a little bit more cleaned up, but I'm enjoying the weather right now. It's cooling off. As you can see, the breeze is coming in. They're saying we're going to be right at like 90 today, and then the high for the next 4 days is going to be in the 70s. It's going to be wonderful. Tomorrow is going to be a good day to spend a lot of time outside working. We don't have to worry about the heat and sweating, and yeah, it's going to be nice. And the maple tree's starting to turn. I'm excited about that. I like when they start changing colors and losing their leaves and everything. It's just kind of a sign that summer is almost over. Look at that. There's not many of them, but the leaves are starting to turn. This mandevilla is just starting to go nuts. I need to do another garden tour. I mean, there's greenery all over, and we haven't done one in a while. Maybe I'll start working on one of those. I tried to do them like monthly ones before, but it doesn't work. I'm not into it that much, you know. So, I was going to go talk about my new tree over there, but nope, we'll save that for a garden tour. All right, well, I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm going to go back to my chair, sit down, enjoy this nice breeze coming into the back of the house right now, and just relax for the rest of the day. It's what time is it? It's 2:57 in the afternoon right now. Been going since the sun came up, since about 6:30 this morning. It's been a good day. We got a lot accomplished. Well, it's the next day. I started recording yesterday, and then the day just kind of turned ridiculous, so I didn't record anymore. But I just got back from Lowe's for the second time. I purchased one of these Ego pull saw attachments. It's so ridiculous. I talked to the lady about how people are buying, you know, not this exact, but, you know, Ego products, taking the batteries out and then returning them, and, you know, just, I don't like thieves. So I got all the way home, and sure enough, it was missing pieces. So yeah, I drove all the way back. It was, I don't know, like a 20-minute drive, and but it was missing the chain. So frustrating. Those people that do that, just, they aggravate me. So now I'll get it put together. Probably get some use out of it tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I could not believe. And thankfully when I went back, I got the same lady that I had talked to before, so we got a good laugh out of that one. It's like, can you believe we just talked about this and it happened? You know, ridiculous. I need a flathead screwdriver. May as well just bring the whole kit with me, just in case. So this one I opened up there, and it's complete, which is good. because I don't want to go back there again, not now. So this is on sale. It's usually $170. And if you guys have Ego products, go to Lowe's right now, because they are dirt cheap. I paid $49.99 for this. It was on sale. All right, so that's how we're wanting to go on there. And do not install your chain backwards, because it does you no good. I've done it before, trust me. You'd think as many power saws as I run that I would never do something so moronic, but I've done it before. Thankfully, I caught myself before it was too embarrassing, but it happens. Come on, you gonna thread in there? I'm curious to see how this is gonna work. I mean, the performance of these Ego products, I've been fairly impressed by it. But time will tell. We won't show it today. Like I said, yesterday just got ridiculous. So I didn't film anything the rest of the day yesterday. And today I only had 2 jobs. I got home early. I was excited. And but then I had to turn around and go back. All right. She's ready for her first use someday. All right, so I get to spend the rest of the day in the shop. We had a lot of stuff that we brought in from out. I had it somewhat decent. Now it's not. We'll just leave it at that. And my steel toe boots just stuck to my Mac. So when we started off, if I shared it, I was going to run the 130C all day yesterday, the Husqvarna 130C trimmer, and I did. And it ran spectacular, but I'll tell you what, you could tell the difference between, you know, when you go from what I'm used to using, even the Ego equipment is more commercial, I guess, than that 130 is. It's a great little trimmer. It's quiet, it's light and nimble. I like that stuff about it, but yeah, you could definitely tell the difference. That's for darn sure. So I ran it all day. It ran great all day, and yeah, not really much more to report than that, really. I don't even know what half of this stuff is for. I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but yeah, the workbench is a mess again. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit. I need to work a little bit more out there today. I'm probably not going to share a whole lot. It's 11:29. It's about 72 degrees, 73 degrees. It's a beautiful day, but got lots of work to do. Oh, we had our solar, one of our inspections yesterday, which from the sound of it went well. Now we've got one more to go. So what happens is you have a guy come out and he looks at it and he says, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to put solar on your house and this is how I want to do it. And so he goes back and kind of draws up the plans and turns it over to the solar people, who they come out and they look at the plan and confirm or deny or whatever, and take all their measurements and do all that stuff. and then they turn it over to the solar engineers, who actually draw up the actual plans that are submitted to the city. And if the solar engineers are happy, then they go and apply for the permits, and just the ball starts rolling. So we had that yesterday. I'm told that it takes 3 to 5 days for the solar engineers to do what they need to do. So we need to give them 3 to 5 days for that. Next step, though, is because we're getting a roof at the same time, now the roofers need to come in, and they need to look at the plan. And they've already looked at the satellite views and all that stuff and confirmed everything, but now they need to actually put boots on the ground and come out and look and say, yeah, it is what we thought, everything's good to go. So those two inspections can stop this whole project in its tracks, which I'm hoping they don't do, because I think it'd be some awesome content for you guys. Not only that, but we're taking it a step further. I'm going to put a wind generator on the house too, and I have an idea. I know this sounds weird for where I live on top of a hill in California, but I have an idea for a hydro generator as well. I'm not going to get into that because it's going to take some engineering, but just know that that's coming in the future, all to be interconnected and powering our house. I really think the hydro and the wind generator can help us a lot in the winter time when the solar is lacking. So yeah, we'll get into that when we get into that, but for right now, I need to do what I always do: work on cleaning the shop up. It's never ending. Well, I'm glad this is in here now. So far we've got, I don't know if you can see that, 11.4 hours on it. It's still got that knock, and it's not a rod knock. It's like a lifter or a valve slapping or something. I don't know. I've adjusted the valves a few times. Doesn't seem to get rid of it. I'll tell you one thing I got to do though. Those tires, those are bugging the heck out of me. I got to swap sides. That's how the tread pattern's supposed to go. You see with the arrows here pointed forward. And if you look at this guy, see the center arrows pointed, it bugs me, and it's like that on both of them. So if I swap them, if I swap sides, it'll make them right. But I've been putting up with that for 11.4 hours, and it just, I don't know, just call me strange, but it bothers me. All right, we're back out at this job. I could not find anybody to get a dump truck up here off the pavement, so we're spreading the mulch 2 cubic feet at a time. It's gonna suck, but the job's gotta be done. So I can only fit 20 cubic feet in the truck. So it's going to be quite a few trips to get the job done. But like I said, it's got to get done. I might think about bringing the trailer so I can get more done. But I'm still not sure how much I'll be able to fit in there. Maybe another 20. You know, 10 2 cubic foot bags of mulch doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot to load and unload from the truck, that's for sure.
and it's wet, it's got to be 500 pounds. Got 2 more bags back here. See if I can get them out without tearing any open. Ooh, that last one's gonna be tough. At least they're all unloaded now. Sure doesn't look like a lot once it's on the ground. See if I can fit all these in my trash bag. Then we'll rake it all out and be down the road. This is one of the trouble spots here. All right. Whew. There it is. It's not much, but that's what it is anyway. I'm gonna end this video. We'll pick it up on the next one because this one's just getting long. So we'll see you on next time.